Nashukuru hii tunza mama, kwa maana wakati ilikuja imetutunza kama wamama. Wakati uko mjamzito tumejua jinsi tunatunza watoto wetu.
In Kenya, we identified that women from the emerging middle class in big cities did not have sufficient maternity leave, information or support while they are pregnant and until their baby is 6 months old. So we wanted to help fix this gap. Back in 2015, together with the AMREF International University and Danone Specialized Nutrition, we decided to launch a project to support breastfeeding and maternal health in Kenya. We wanted a long-lasting impact, and we did this through two things: building a certifying certificate for nurses and a network of perinatal educators.
Kissmee project is an acronym for the Kenya Innovative and Sustainable Solutions for Midwives in Education and Empowerment. Kissmee objectives were to improve the maternal, newborn and child health and nutrition of mothers and children through building capacity of midwives.
We were trained on so many areas, those that we do as midwives. So after completion of that, we did a curriculum on how to go about with the students when we come down. So we finished and came to our various counties. Then we started our classes. We have trained so many students.
The training included services to the mothers. We were trained on nutrition, attending to ANC matters and also delivery, postnatal services, and even taking care of the newborns.
Another objective was to give midwives access to business opportunities through the training that they had done.
Tunza Mama package, it has given me a benefit that I'm able to earn extra coin that is beside my salary.
And the third objective was to increase the access of maternal, newborn and child health and nutrition services, especially to middle class mothers.
Vile nilikuja clinic kiwa mjamzito, nilikuja nikapata Mary Grace, alafu akaniingisha kwa hiyo huduma ya tunza mama. Tukawa tunakuja, tunafundishwa, alafu tunafanyizwa exercise, alafu tunaelekea nyumbani. Every month tulikuwa tunakuja mpaka mwisho wa kujifungua. Pia hiyo tunza mama haikuishia vile ulijifungua, ukifika mwezi wa 9 hivi ukijifungua hivyo ndio wajia hapo. Bado anaendelea kukulinda, pia nakuja naangalia mtoto vile anaendelea mpaka mtoto akifikisha miezi 6 kwenda juu, alafu sasa hapo ndio tunza mama wewe unajiachilia hapo ukilinda mtoto.
The role of AMREF in the whole process was to implement project activities. The main activities within the first year was ensuring that we had curricula that was developed for midwives to gain knowledge, skills and attitudes in applied maternal, newborn and child health nutrition in the first 1,000 days, as well as business and entrepreneurship in health. Once the curricula were ready, we developed content that was later converted into e-learning content, and which is currently being hosted at the Jibu app, which is AMREF owned. This content is readily available for anyone who applies through the ISOMOM Institute, which is a sustainability structure that was developed by Kissmee. We have the Tunza Mama network of midwives, which was registered in 2019, where midwives who go through training under ISOMOM join the network. They are licensed by the Nursing Council of Kenya to provide community health nursing. And part of the services they provide are the care of a mother during pregnancy, to include education as well as exercises during pregnancy. The midwife, who we term or call the prenatal educator, also works with this mother to learn exclusive breastfeeding before she delivers. She later goes into delivery, and after that, the midwife or the perinatal educator takes care of her at home, what we call the postnatal nursing services. Here she can go and visit the mother at home to ensure that the family is comfortable with the baby and they are able to bathe the baby. They are able to ensure the mother has a good and conducive environment to exclusively breastfeed. And this midwife continues to work with this mother and child for up to 6 months when they are doing complementary feeding, where she goes home and prepares meals with the mother and the family and the minders of these babies for them to get good nutrition. This midwife does not stop here. She can visit up to 1,000 days, just when the baby is clocking about 3 years old. And at this particular time, this became a business opportunity. You realize that we have many midwives who leave school but never get employment. As they wait for employment and they're engaged in hospitals doing locums, they could also engage themselves by joining Tunza Mama, such that they are able to gain these skills. They are able to go to homes, provide these services, and by doing so, they get an income from the services that they provide.
Tunza Mama package, it has given me a benefit that I'm able to earn extra coin that is beside my salary.
I'd never thought of any business as a midwife, but at least with that change of mindset, I've thought of starting a clinic.
One can want to do business, but they may not have the skills to manage their businesses. That is how entrepreneurship came in. Personally, it has improved the relationship between myself and the people I work with and the local administration, because there are many things that we have to do in collaboration. People have come to believe in me. They trust me even more because they know that I work under the government. I'm supervised by the government. So that makes it even more credible, the work that I do.
Hii experience zote imekuwa poa kwangu mimi sana sana, kwa sababu nimekutana na mama akaniambia, akanifundisha mambo mingi kuhusu hii mambo yetu ukiwa na mimba, venye unafaa process zenye unafaa kufuatilia. Amefundisha watu wengi na pia hao watu pia njia zao zimeenda sawa, hawajalalamika.
The Kissmee project was targeting 2 counties, that is Nairobi and Kissmee. And we came to these counties, one, to see the difference there would be in the outcomes between an urban town and one that is in the rural setting, sort of. And also to help improve the health outcomes in terms of better breastfeeding outcomes for both mothers in the 2 counties. Since our main target for this project was a middle-class mother, looking at how she provides basic nutrition, we realized that middle-class women did not have much of the access to health information. Most of them are going to gynecologist clinics. They see a gynecologist for a maximum of 7 minutes because of the queues that follow. They did not have that one-on-one conversation with the gynecologist about really going in depth about their pregnancy, going in depth after the baby was born. Most of the pediatricians would not have that kind of time. So we wanted to fill that gap by availing a midwife who can be available for this mother and can go to a home, can go to their office space, or whenever they are available, and at their own convenience, they are able to gain the correct education about pregnancies. When we came to Nairobi, looking at the middle-class person, we were looking at or targeting a person who would earn from between 70,000 onwards, and in Kissmee, someone who would at least get up to 30,000 Kenya shillings. And this is a person who has disposable income because this service is not yet in the insurance scheme. And that is why you will find that in Kissmee and Nairobi, there is a bit of difference in the way that we charge. But in all, we want both of these mothers to access the quality care because the care is the same.
What you're trying to do is to increase health education to women of reproductive age.
Kissmee as a whole, I can say is a blessing in Kissmee County, since it has focused on first the midwife, the mother, and the child, because when you have a good baby, the father will be happy and other kids will be happy too. It won't be a burden to the family or the community at large. I'd like to thank the donor. Asante sana kwa kuleta Kissmee project. It's a plus. It's a very big plus for me. Tunashukuru sana.